studerer mig, Steffen, og velkommen tilbage til Watch Dogs 2. Det er lige deroppe, det der billboard. Der står inde på missionssiden, at
Øj, det er længe siden jeg har spillet det her spil. Bliv dog færdig. Malthe.baade, ikke? Malthe.baade.
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive. We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
Hvordan var det med ja, lang tid siden jeg spillede det her spil.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you limber.
Han skær.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that. He was sort of yanking his own chain, wasn't he? Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
than he ever had. But about what? Felt a breeze through his armor. Oh dear, that wasn't good. Paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. "What are you thinking?" he asked. "I'm trying very hard not to think." "Me too," he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
Oi. Medalje. Oi. Boom. Welcome to Earth. Renato told the corpses. It was something he'd seen in a play once. Oh, this really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
Hvorfor har jeg ikke spillet det? Jeg skal begynde at finde det. Nej, ikke hvis I synes, jeg skal begynde at finde det og spille. Jeg synes, det er fucking fedt. Så kom her! Ej! Ej! Dø med jer. Red dyr, skrid. Hvordan fucking helvede. Hvorfor ikke dør? Starting forfra. Nej. Så det grig. Kan jeg ikke en skid, kan jeg? Au! Yes, men endelig. Endelig klarede jeg det pis.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain in his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it. I was going to lead the Empire to a secret base, said Lapino. But no, you had to screw up my plan because you still got a thing for her. Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss, was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, "I'm telling your father!" Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he'd just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the Mad Rabbit. But now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness. He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, He wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced, or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Hvad skal man nu tage? For at gøre det mere spændende, så tager jeg bare den her.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy. And that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Hold kæft, men det var lang tid om at snakke. Nej, hvorfor skrev han?
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled to Ravens?
Hey. Hvem mener? Det er også dig. Åh nej. Også dig. Nej. Hvor er helvede? Oj!
The Ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
You know, goodies.
Renato looked around the empty village. How had he ever imagined Lapino was anything but a traitor? Any honest rabbit would have fled with the villagers. Kill her! Kill the rebel! Caught one, Raven. Eat the rebel! Caught another. He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things. This burning sword from the south was terrific for barbecuing sausages and ravens. Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Jeg føler lidt han tæller med end jeg gør. Det er ikke færdigt her. Åh. På den måde.
Bernardo wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
Ja. Kom igen.
This chest made music when you opened it. Too bad it was Muzak.
Men hvor fuck skal vi hen? Jeg kan se, vi skal hen.
Cool. Wish I could do that.
Whee! Er du hernede? Ja, jeg kan gå, hvor jeg har lyst, okay. Nå, ikke herovre. Nej.
Important story time. Caught the lead raven. Now we'll never find out how it ended.
Nej.
Small step for a fox, he thought.
Nå, jeg tror, vi stopper her. Ja, som jeg sagde, jeg tror, vi stopper her. Så, ja, hej hej.